Chip design is the strength of Huawei high-silicon semiconductor, but design and manufacturing are two different things. Huawei can design industry-leading chips, but it needs to find a foundry to manufacture them. For well-known reasons, Huawei chips only stay at the design level. It is reported that Huawei may develop 12 nanometers and 14 nanometers chips. Can the domestic manufacturer SMIC be an OEM? What is the significance of Huawei's exploration of chip diversification? What is Huawei's chip research and development path like? Huawei established the High Silicon Semiconductor Department in 2004. At first, HiSilicon did not design smartphone chips, but provided chip design solutions for Huawei's other businesses. However, as Huawei pays more and more attention to the development of the smartphone business, HiSilicon Semiconductor has also set the tone for designing mobile phone chips. At that time, Huawei could choose Qualcomm's Snapdragon processor and spend money to solve the problem like other mobile phone manufacturers. It not only saves a large amount of research and development costs every year, but also can quickly complete the development of mobile phone products, which can be said to kill two birds with one stone. But Huawei did not do this, but insisted on independent research and development. Therefore, in 2009, the first smartphone chip K3V1 was launched. The performance of the chip is hard to describe. Anyone who has used it knows that the chip technology is backward, the operation is stuck, the loading is slow, and there are serious power consumption problems. After a long time of use, it will heat up seriously. It can be said that the K3V1 chip is a failed product. If someone else has experienced such a failure, they may give up and choose to purchase an excellently designed Snapdragon chip. Huawei's choice is to continue research and development and launch Kirin 910 in 2014. Compared with K3V1, the performance of Kirin 910 has been improved a lot, the operation is relatively stable, and the power consumption is also controlled. Moreover, it also integrates Huawei's self-developed Balong 710 baseband, so that the communication level of Kirin 910 has reached the upstream level of chips of the same level. However, the Kirin 910 uses a 28 nanometers process, and no matter how powerful its performance is, it will eventually hit its limit. As the chip manufacturing industry continues to explore Moore's law and break through the ceiling of performance bottlenecks, the chips designed by Huawei are also constantly upgrading the technology. Overcoming obstacles all the way, the 16 nanometers Kirin 950, 12 nanometers Kirin 710, 7 nanometers Kirin 980 and 5 nanometers Kirin 9000 were launched. At the level of Kirin 9000, the time has come to 2020. This 5 nanometers Kirin chip is Huawei's masterpiece. Not only is it the world's first 5 nanometers 5G SoC, but it also adopts Huawei's third-generation 5G technology. With the support of the Balong 5000 baseband, the Huawei mobile phone equipped with Kirin 9000 is the best communication device of its class. Huawei's chip research and development has not stopped, but because of well-known reasons, the chips designed by Huawei cannot be transferred to the manufacturing level. Despite this, Huawei will continue to maintain the design business, and the HiSilicon Semiconductor Department will remain in operation, and recruitment activities will be held every year, proving that Huawei will always support the HiSilicon Department. Many people are looking forward to seeing the style of Kirin chips again. It is reported that Huawei may develop 12 nanometers and 14 nanometers chips. Of course, the news only stays at the level of breaking news. Whether it is true or not needs time to verify, and each needs to keep their eyes open to check. So can SMIC be an OEM? From a regulatory point of view, suppliers using US-based technology, regardless of whether they are US companies or not, need to obtain a license before they can supply to specific companies. What is the significance of Huawei's exploration of chip diversification? The market is unpredictable, and many things are beyond Huawei's control. However, Huawei will carry out business research and development and maintain scientific research projects within the scope of conditions permitting. HiSilicon Semiconductor's status in Huawei is a pure scientific research department, and there is no profit target set for HiSilicon, so as long as Huawei can afford it, it will always support this team. According to Huawei's Shujijun, Huawei's sales revenue in 2022 will be 636.9 billion yuan, and many businesses will maintain steady progress. In addition, Huawei's R&D investment in 2022 seems to exceed 140 billion yuan. Looking at it this way, Huawei sacrificed its net profit and maintained a strong scientific research level despite the decline in revenue. Huawei's contribution is real, and HiSilicon has not stopped, but has carried out chip diversification exploration. For example, patented technologies have been released in the fields of chip stacking, optical computing chips, superconducting quantum chips, etc. The exploration of these chip fields is forward-looking, just like chip stacking is becoming one of the development paths in the post-Moore era, using advanced packaging to change the combination and arrangement of chips, and stacking two chips into a system on a chip. The concept is somewhat similar to small chip technology. In different modules and chips of different processors, the interface interconnection is completed with a special packaging process, which not only improves resource utilization, but also reduces dependence on high-end processors. The main significance of Huawei's exploration of chip diversification is to plan ahead and prepare for the future, so that chip research and development can accumulate a deeper foundation. Huawei's chip research and development has gone through nearly 20 years, and it has achieved self-developed chips in the fields of smartphones, servers, artificial intelligence, and communications. Scientific research has always been Huawei's main business, which is the fundamental reason why Huawei has become a technology giant. I believe that Huawei will continue on the road of scientific research.